Coming up this time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
How old were you when you lost all your ambition?
Dill pickle chips? Yes. Dill dip? Yes. Dill beer?
And every spring, we look at that damn fat squirrel.
I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more this time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back. So, scrolling Instagram, and I found a new product.
Okay.
It's called Be Tight, as in B-tight. So naturally, I'm intrigued because I see these really attractive women, scooping cream with their two fingers and lathering it on their butt cheeks. So I have to take a second look. Now I'm researching this. So there's this product. Apparently it's available at Sephora.
Okay.
So one of our staffers works at Sephora, so I'm gonna talk to Natasha about this.
Okay.
It's been sold out like 3 times. Reduces the appearance of cellulite, restores and tightens the skin. Instant metabolism booster. Do you have metabolisms in your butt cheeks?
I sold my metabolism years ago.
Effective at burning fat. Increases skin firmness and elasticity.
Oh.
And it's called Be Tight, which is essentially, it's a butt cream.
You know what? I gotta be honest, when you started it off, I didn't know where you were going with Be Tight.
Oh my God. So I just looked at the price of this.
Yeah.
It's $189.
Well, that's enough just to clench your butt cheeks.
Me and the boys and our 50. Me and the boys and our beer.
Well, the summer is here. A lot of people flock to beer in the summer more so than in the winter.
I got to be honest. Well, you know what? I don't drink a lot of beer, but
on the golf course,
and even sitting on the patio occasionally now, I find if it's one of those hot sunny days, it's like, you know what? A cold beer, just one or two, tastes very good.
Now, what happens when you get a crappy beer?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to be in Thunder Bay.
Well, see, I have a solution to your crappy beer Thunder Bay problem.
What is it?
Drop a pickle in it.
What?
Apparently, this is not a new idea. So Esquire did a write-up a few years ago about it. If you hate pickles, this may be a bit of a pickle. But if you're okay with it, you drop a pickle in sort of a crappy light beer, and it's said to make it taste better, I guess because of all the salt. Just like when you drink beer, chips go well with it, pretzels,
right. It used to be the old thing when you got draft beer that wasn't the best of draft beer. You could take a little salt shaker and just give it a...
Okay.
And it did improve the taste, so maybe that's the reasoning behind it.
Now, they say that if you are going to drop a pickle in the beer, you want to make sure you have a big enough glass because when you drop it in, it tends to foam.
And don't make it a gherkin. That might be kind of gross.
I don't like gherkins.
Well, the sweetness would be kind of
gross.
gross.
You need those salty, big, thick pickles.
Oh, it's hot. I'm talking egg frying on the sidewalk hot. Oh, that's better. Or is it? Because the last time I was here over at Phil's, all he had was that discount beer. It's all he ever buys. What's this? Duff Dill. Wow. I'm going to have to let Phil know he's made a great choice. Oh, nah. I'll let him think I'm just drinking this delicious Duff Dill to be polite. Yeah, Duff Dill. A better way to get pickled.
I found this story last week, and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Okay.
Ambition apparently peaks at the age of 33.
Really? You know,
yeah.
It was interesting. 33.
What was going on in your world at 33?
At 33, I left the station in Toronto I was at.
Okay.
To go and tackle a morning show for Detroit.
Okay.
And that was a very big move at the time.
Well, they say the drive a 33-year-old has at their stage in life comes down to part being more confident, having higher levels of energy, and adopting a positive outlook on life.
Right. I would agree with that.
So what happened at 34?
Well, I'm still there, but it starts to wane a little bit. Well, how about you? What about you at 33? I guess you were here working with me?
I think I just
agreed to start working with me?
That's right, I did. I was pretty good. Had the bounce back body after the kids.
Yeah. So
living large.
Worked with me long enough now? Have I pretty much sucked the ambition out of you?
We're getting there. We're getting there.
You want to save money? Cancel your online subscriptions. Those stories and more, top of the hour.
I just canceled my small beer batch.
Small beer batch.
Yes. So one anniversary, Father's, I don't know.
So he would
one event.
We get a regular,
it was like beer in a box.
So a box of beer would show up once a month, kind of thing.
Yeah. So I had the small batch. So we got like 6 cans or specialty or whatever, and I just canceled it.
Did you?
Yeah. It's been a long time, and we have a lot of random beer.
Okay.
Like,
I'd help you out, but I don't.
Well, that's it. That's what happens. Like,
yeah. I hear you. I get it. Some interesting beers, but you got to get some. You got to get some guys over there.
That like
he should have. Did you have a whole bunch of guys over there? Your husband had a bunch of guys, like some of his friends sitting out in the backyard a couple of weeks ago.
You know what I've learned about dudes? The older they get, the more creature of habits they are. They don't like things messed with. They don't like to try new things. You know, they like their Botch beer. What's it called? Bosch beer?
Bush?
That's it.
Bush beer?
Something like that. I don't know.
Bush beer?
I don't. Anyway.
Bush beer?
What is that? Like, what is it? Because I've noticed with women, especially in my age bracket, a lot of us are really like, we want to do new things. We're like, it's time for us to get out there and seize the day. We've been home with the ankle biters for years. But then dudes are like, I don't want to do anything new. I'm going to wear the same underpants for the rest of my life.
You know what that is?
Tell me.
You know what that is?
Tell me.
That is music to a divorce lawyer's ears.
So Disney's launched its brand new hotline service for exhausted parents who cannot get their kids to sleep.
Oh, man.
I mean, where was this for me like 5 years ago?
No kidding.
At least 77% of parents really struggle with at least one kid that will not sleep. So Disney is now offering sort of soothing bedtime messages from our favorite characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy. Ready?
So what's the number?
It's 877-7 Mickey.
Oh, I got to spell it. Okay. M-I-C-K-E-Y. But no M-O-U-S-E.
Howdy there. I'm Goofy. Gosh, all that having fun made me kind of tired. Guess I better be getting ready for bed. Say, it must be your bedtime, too. Hey, I've got an idea. After we say goodnight, let's race to see who can fall asleep the fastest. Ready, get set, and good night. Sweet dreams, pal.
Except when Goofy gets to be my age, and then the nighttime routine gets a little different, doesn't it? Well, kids, let's go brush our teeth, go for a pee, and then have to get a glass of water, put my nose strip on, and my mouth guard in, and almost ready for bed. Now we're ready. Okay, good night.
I can't believe that we base our entire existence on a damn fat squirrel. Like it's like we're glued to the TV right now because they're in Pennsylvania, where the first groundhog is expected to predict 6 weeks of this or 6 weeks of that.
Yep.
And we're somehow we all feel oh there it is. Oh look.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So they get this terrified poor thing. They hold him up, and now what?
Oh, there will be. We don't know yet. We're still waiting.
Who knows?
And you made a note.
Ridiculous.
Where are they? They're in
Puxatawny,
Pennsylvania.
Gobbler's Knob.
Gobbler's Knob.
That is the name of the town. And
I would say nope. I'd have to move.
Puxatawny.
I couldn't live in a place like that. I'd have to just move.
Gobbler's Knob in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. Like really, how much drinking were these people doing before they named these places? Honestly,
Probably still drunk. So in Pennsylvania, we're going to find out from this one, and then ours, Wyerton Willie. I believe the prediction comes down at 8:07.
yeah.
So
And as we
course,
found out sadly this morning, winter will continue in Winnipeg because Winnipeg Willow
died. It's not
died. So they just kept knocking on the door.
Hello.
He's not answering.
What's going on? Hello.
He's not answering. Ring the doorbell. Dan Blakely's in the Kool FM newsroom. What you working on, Dan?
Let's see. A before E, except after C. How's your spelling? That and more coming up at the top of the hour.
I spell goodly. Thanks.
I can't spell. I was trying to teach my 7-year-old yesterday about long C's and short C's and long G's and short G's.
It wasn't working out.
And it's like the long one is like could, but the short one is not could.
No.
What?
It's like, oh, man. Well, there's soft C's and hard C's as
That's
well.
what I said, right?
You said long and short. Long and short is vowels. Hard and soft is consonants.
It's all relative. P-power may soon be a thing.
P-power.
Or, here, stop me if you heard this one. It's like 2 P's in an iPod. I could go on forever. Okay, so you might actually one day be able to charge your smartphone while urinating using a new fuel cell developed by British researchers. So it's not as disgusting as it sounds. You don't have to actually MacGyver any type of system from your body to your phone. This would all be generated through a natural plumbing system, like a toilet system.
Okay.
Johnny on the spot, something to that effect. The researchers have found that this microbial fuel cell, as they're calling it, which is smaller than similar devices, uses this biological process of electrical bacteria to convert organic matter like urine into electricity.
Wow.
I don't even know what I just said. But essentially what that means is urine will pass through this little cell, which will then trigger some sort of a reaction and will automatically charge your cell phone.
Holy.
So talk about killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
People go into the bathroom anyway with their cell phone, right?
Yeah. Sadly, yes, you're right.
So why not charge it while you're uncharging yourself?
So, I don't know. Oh, my phone's dead. Better have another beer. Had to get the GPS going on because we didn't know where we were going. We'd never been to our house down there yet. So we went down and saw that. But I made my wife change the GPS on her phone because she just had the North American female voice.
That's boring.
And I said, go with the British one. It sounds so much more pleasant, you know? Turn right here. That kind of thing.
It also sounds more validating.
But you know what now? Now I'm finding something brand new today that we're just hearing about now. And I totally want it.
Okay.
It's the Morgan Freeman GPS.
Amazing.
Seriously. Morgan Freeman as the voice in your car.
Better than Samuel L. Jackson.
That was a little less scary, too. But you know what? Just think how cool that would be. And here you are, a first sneak peek of Morgan Freeman GPSing you around Simcoe County and Barrie, nonetheless. How about that? Let's have a listen to the Morgan Freeman GPS.
Well, I told you not to get on the 400 at this time of day. Now look at you. There's nowhere to get off between 89 and 88, you big dummy.
Yeah, sorry.
But don't apologize to me. Apologize to yourself. It's no wonder your ass is single.
What?
Really? You have to go to Walmart at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Mapleview. How dumb are you?
Take a right here.
And seriously, Costco, at this time of day, do you really need the 4-gallon tub of coconut oil?
Ultimately, it's up to you to decide. Where would you like to go today, my young friend?
I'm kind of hungry.
Where would you like to eat?
Sandwich place?
Then might I suggest the Bull and Barrel on Cedar Point?
So where you want to go now, dummy?
I was kind of thinking going to the club.
You mean back home for some crying, sitting in your boxer shorts, playing Call of Duty, eating Cheetos, falling asleep with your fingers stained orange?
You got it all wrong.
Just remember to wash your hands before going to the bathroom.
How many years have you been driving?
15 years.
15 years you haven't learned
Where the hell am I?
Looks like you chose the wrong path.
I'm doing everything you're telling me I'm supposed to do. I don't understand.
Kind of a metaphor for your life, really.
That's true.
Your life is like Ferndale Drive. Always under construction, but never quite right.
Get busy living and get busy driving.
When you owe money to the tax man, Last year I had to pay $8.04. I was so irritated.
You sent him a bag of pennies?
And the worst surprise, according to this poll, is getting a bill that's higher than you thought it would be.
Oh, no. I think going back to some of the other bad things, what was the first couple of years? Your dog poops in the house and your kid breaks something? Could be worse. Could be your pet breaking something and your kid pooping in the house.
That was yesterday. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.